there's been so much talk ranging from AOC suggesting this is an impeachable offense, which is just absolute nonsense, to people suggesting that Congress should dither over this. Look, the Commander-in-Chief has Article 2 responsibilities. They're very serious and important, especially in times like this. I think he used that authority judiciously. I think this Commander-in-Chief means what he says what he means, and he's trying to protect American assets and personnel. We had 40,000 servicemen, men and women over there in that region, and they were in imminent danger, as was our allies in Israel, and as were we. Remember, the international body that is supposed to be monitoring Iran's nuclear program determined in May that they were days away from having capability. That is
Will you allow Massey's War Powers resolution to come to the floor?
I don't think this is an appropriate time for a War Powers resolution, and I don't think it's necessary. Listen, for 80 years, presidents of both parties have acted with the same Commander-in-Chief authority under Article 2. You had President Biden used 3 times in Middle East operations. President Obama went on an 8-month campaign bombing Libya to take down the regime there. I never heard a Democrat balk about any of that. And suddenly now they're just up in arms. It's all politics. This is not a time for politics. This is a very
regime change in Iran?
Missiles at U.S. base in Qatar and Iraq, reportedly. Should the U.S. respond to those attacks?
We're monitoring that very closely. I got a classified briefing on all this early this morning. This is the retaliation that was expected. So far, so good. No casualties, so far as we know. And I know that the national security team is in the Situation Room even as we speak, and they're monitoring this.
Do you think it's symbolic? Is that your view?
I'm not going to comment on it because I don't want to affect any of these events.
But do you think the president should respond? Should the president respond to this?
It's up to the Commander-in-Chief. I mean, he sent a very clear message that they should not. He wanted Iran to come back to the negotiating table in good faith. The problem is they weren't there in the first place.
Big beautiful bill. We're here until they finish in the Senate. I mean, it looks like they might not get to this till the end of next week, over the weekend. That means you guys
I'm withholding my judgment until I get that final product, but I'm working with individual senators, leadership, and our own members to keep the train on the tracks. You know what? My deadline was July 5th.